This is the story of a certain Kane-san week, where everyone makes bento lunches. Our boy Ishii even made one for her, with a special message to eat it all. Kane-san thanks him profusely, noting it's a Karaj bento. She's nervous about eating it but vows to savor every bite. Meanwhile, Kaiwu-kun interrupts, mistaking Ishii's bento for his own. He challenges her to an arm wrestling match, but Ishii reminds him they're out of Karaj. Ishii calmly reassures Kaiwu-kun, suggesting he should eat more vegetables for health reasons. She then proceeds to show him the variety of ingredients in her bento. Then our boy Ishii notices a photo that looks suspiciously like Maidobe-san. This kid from the past seems to be the boy she used to play with. Ishii's fear of girls kicks in as he wonders if Maidobe-san is actually a girl. His brain suddenly screams, but what if she is? Hino-san, confused about the girl-boy debate, questions Ishii's sanity. Ishii, however, is now certain Maidobe-san is a girl, despite classmates' confusion. Grandma confirms the boy in the photo is indeed Maidobe-san, adding fuel to the fire of suspicion. Kaiwu-kun questions Ishii's certainty, pointing out the striking resemblance but also the differences. He's unsure if it's the same person, given the different schools. Kaiwu-kun ponders the mystery, feeling there's something different about Maidobe-san and the boy in the photo. He wonders if there's a way to be absolutely sure. The summer festival is coming up, and Hino-san asks Ishii to join him for a date. Ishii agrees, but Kaiwu-kun overhears and feels a sense of déjà vu. Meanwhile, Kaiwu-kun spots Ishii heading to the festival. He's intrigued, noting Ishii's different earring. Kaiwu-kun teases Ishii for his strange facial expressions, questioning his actions. Ishii deflects, but Kaiwu-kun notices the subtle change in his demeanor. Ishii seems conflicted. He's been closely observing Maidobe-san and senses a different vibe from her. He suggests they visit some festival stalls, grateful for Kaiwu-kun's attention. As they walk through the festival stalls, Kaiwu-kun can't help but feel like he's reliving a past memory. The arcade games beckon, and he can't shake the feeling of familiarity. We see Maidobe-san nervously avoiding eye contact, clearly uncomfortable with the crowded festival and the idea of shaved ice. She's more interested in candy apples and masks. Meanwhile, Ishii looks thoughtful, comparing Maidobe-san to the boy from the photo. He muses that their behaviors and tastes don't match, suggesting they might be different people. Ishii confidently heads towards a target shooting game, boasting about his skills. He seems eager to impress Maidobe-san, who appears genuinely excited about the festival. Suddenly, Kaiwu-chan approaches, his expression pensive. He's trying to piece together the mystery of the boy from the photo and Maidobe-san. Kaiwu-chan calls out to Maidobe-san, his tone uncertain. He wonders if the way she called him just now was the same as how she called the boy from the photo. Maidobe-san looks confused, her mind racing as she considers the possibility that she and the boy from the photo are different people. She's hesitant to bring it up, though. Ishii asks Maidobe-san if they've met before when they were kids. She's visibly taken aback by the question, her eyes widening. The conversation takes a strange turn with Ishii's deductions, focusing on whether Maidobe-san is a love-eater. His analytical nature shines through, but he's not entirely sure himself. The dialogue becomes increasingly complex and confusing, with Ishii's wordplay and logic stretching the reader's understanding. Suddenly, a new character enters the scene, scolding someone for playing video games during summer vacation. It's clear they're trying to get them to enjoy the outdoors. The chapter title, Summer Reminiscence, sets the tone for a nostalgic and reflective storyline, focusing on summer activities. Our boy, seemingly frustrated with the heat, explains that there's nothing else to do but play games. He's adamant about keeping up with his summer homework and writing a daily diary. He sighs, admitting he has nothing to write about. The forced positivity is a comedic contrast to his lack of inspiration. Midobe-san chimes in excitedly about tomorrow's pool party and next week's amusement park visit, oblivious to the mystery surrounding her identity. Our boy, exhausted from playing too many games, catches a scorpion, adding another layer of danger and excitement to the scene. Our boy is bored out of his mind, wondering if there's anything fun to do around here, while his friend Magu-chan brags about filling up his inventory with scorpions. Mom's curious about what he's been up to all week. He grudgingly agrees to go outside, lamenting the heat and the mess, wishing he could have air conditioning. He's missing his smartphone, feeling disconnected from the world. Meanwhile, our boy wonders if it'd be fun to have some friends, but quickly dismisses the idea, knowing it'd just be a pain in the ass. This dude decides to waste some time in a park a slight distance away, feeling fine with being alone, grateful to avoid running into his classmates. He reflects on his past attempts at making friends, realizing how pathetic he felt when he failed. He decided it was easier to just give up on trying. The emotional toll of wishing for something and not being able to get it is too great. He's resigned to being alone forever, avoiding the pain of rejection. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a kid approaches him, breaking his solitude. The kid asks if he wants to play, extending a friendly hand despite our boy's usual antisocial tendencies. Our boy hesitates but decides to give friendship a shot, starting a week-long friendship with Kaiwu-chan. Kaiwu-chan introduces himself, explaining that everyone calls him Kaiwu-chan, and invites our boy to play without hesitation. It turns out that Kaiwu-chan recently moved to the area and has no friends yet, so he decided to invite our boy to play with him. Since then, they've been playing together almost every day, forming a bond despite initial misgivings. Today, they're deciding what game to play next, with Kaiwu-chan suggesting Mario Kart. Our boy introduces himself as Nagumo, a name he's adopted, but he's unsure if it's his real name. Kaiwu-chan is pleased to meet him. Kaiwu-chan, feeling a bit awkward, asks if Nagumo is a girl because he's bad at interacting with girls. Nagumo, feeling flustered, confirms that he is indeed a girl. We see Midobe-san struggling with the reality that she's been hiding her true identity from Ishii, feeling a mix of coolness and guilt, yet deciding to continue their friendship as it is. Meanwhile, Midobe-san continues to navigate her complicated feelings, acknowledging the thrill of keeping her secret, but also feeling a twinge of guilt for lying to Ishii. Looking closely, Kaiwu-chan suddenly becomes confused by Nagumo's sudden appearance and his playful nickname for him. Our boy Nagumo invites Kaiwu-chan to a nearby summer festival, but Kaiwu-chan hesitates because of crowds, opting to go with his grandma instead. Greatly excited, Nagumo decides to attend the festival with his grandma, but his mind wanders back to Kaiwu-chan, who seems preoccupied. We see a brief panel showing a small interaction between two characters, hinting at a growing tension. A seemingly unimportant yet telling panel, where Nagumo's excitement is palpable, setting up the next scene. Kaiwu-chan energetically agrees with Nagumo, expressing how cool and awesome the idea is, despite his initial hesitation. Kaiwu-chan expresses deep gratitude to Nagumo, thanking him for the real-life moments that have brought them closer, from fireworks to video games. Nagumo thanks Kaiwu-chan sincerely for becoming his friend, cherishing the unexpected bond they've formed. Kaiwu-chan eagerly promises to attend next year's festival together, making a heartfelt promise to continue their friendship. We see Kaiwu-chan enthusiastically agreeing to the promise, sealing their friendship with a heartfelt moment. The following day, Kaiho-chan heads out to play video games with Nagumo, continuing their newfound bond. Meanwhile, Maidobe-san watches from afar, feeling a sense of unease, wondering why Kaiho-chan seems so distant. We see Maidobe-san pondering her feelings, questioning her place in this growing friendship between Nagumo and Kaiho-chan. We see a character looking bewildered, confused by a sudden revelation or discovery. Meanwhile, a love-eater reveals their secret to another, setting off a chain of events that will shake the relationships in their group. This dude is trying to play it cool, but his nervous laughter gives away his true feelings. He's fibbing about moving to keep his friends' hopes up. The love-eater pours their heart out, explaining the harsh reality of their condition. It's like a family curse, and the stakes are high if it happens to someone else. She's trying to maintain composure, but the thought of eating a friend's emotions is too much to bear. She bids a sad farewell to Kaiho-chan, who's out on an errand. Our boy leaves, muttering under his breath about being fine, despite the obvious distress. He's trying to keep things together but is clearly shaken. Now a high schooler, she's grappling with her newfound identity. The constant stress of holding back her appetite is overwhelming, but at least there are fewer first love holders around. This person is a first love holder, and they're not holding back their emotions. They look delicious, but the love-eater is torn between attraction and the need to stay away. It's Kaiho-chan. He's still struggling with social interactions and hasn't fallen in love yet. Our love-eater can't believe their eyes. She considers approaching Kaiho-chan but pulls back. Getting too close could trigger her appetite, and she's sure he wouldn't remember her anyway. A girl leaves a love letter in Kaiho-chan's shoe locker. Is she confessing her feelings on the first day of school? This is a shocker. More girls are leaving love letters in Kaiho-chan's desk. The love-eater watches in disbelief, trying to figure out what's going on. Kaiho-chan isn't super popular, but these girls must be love-eaters too. They're confessing to protect him from other love-eaters who might eat his love emotions. This love-eater is determined to protect Kaiho-chan from other love-eaters. She's going to make him fall for her to ensure his love emotions aren't eaten. The love-eater approaches Ishii, thanking him for coming. She's about to make a big move, but her true intentions are still unclear. Our boy Ishii is in a heated discussion with Kane-san. He's pondering over the idea of there being a true love among them, and Kane-san's reaction is telling. She seems sincere, but Ishii's mind is racing, unsure if she's lying or just being honest. Meanwhile, Kaiho-chan is having a conversation with someone else, probably Maidobe-san, about whether they've met before in their childhood. The tension is palpable as Kaiho-chan seems confused and unsure about their past interactions. Maidobe-san is thoughtful, debating whether to reveal anything about her past to Kaiho-chan. She believes that Kaiho-chan's interactions with everyone stem from the knowledge that there are love-eaters among them. Maidobe-san's internal struggle is clear. When asked if they've met before, Maidobe-san firmly declares, "No, we haven't." It's a small step but a crucial one in their dance of truth and deception. This dude, Nagumo, is having a heart-to-heart with someone. He's explaining his feelings towards Kaiho-chan, the idea that love isn't just about eating emotions but about staying a friend forever. It's a touching moment, but also a bit twisted. Kaiho-chan's friend is reassuring him, promising to be there forever. It's a sweet gesture, but the underlying tension of love-eaters and true love adds an ominous layer to the conversation. Kaiho-chan's questioning Maidobe-san about their past, wondering if they met during the entrance ceremony. The stakes are high. Any hint of a past interaction could redefine their current relationship. Maidobe-san looks taken aback as Kaiho-chan's questions get more pointed. She's trying to figure out if Maidobe-san is using past events as a pretense for her confession. It's a delicate balance of truth and manipulation. Maidobe-san's reply seems cold and distant, almost robotic. Kaiwu-chan is confused, wondering if it's too late to worry about these things now that she's retired from the competition for Ishii's affection. Nagumo is trying to figure out Maidobe-san's motivations. He thinks that if she were a true love-eater, she wouldn't talk about retiring. It's a confusing mess of emotions and identities. Ishii is still trying to figure out who Maidobe-san is. He's convinced that she's different from Nagumo, but the uncertainty gnaws at him. The truth might be more complicated than he realizes. As fireworks start, a wave of people rushes in, and Maidobe-san is visibly scared. The moment feels intense, with the chaos and the looming questions about their identities. Kaiwu-chan's friend, worried about the situation, offers a hand to hold. It's a simple gesture, but it's also a reminder of the fragility of their relationships. Maidobe-san assures everyone she's okay, but the tension lingers. Ishii's curiosity gets the better of him, and he asks if Kaiwu-chan has decided who he's going out with. Kaiwu-chan's friend gently nudges him towards Kane-san, pointing out her maturity and kindness. It's a subtle push, but it's clear that Kaiwu-chan's decision might have more to do with practicality than true love. Ishii tries to reassure Maidobe-san, saying that even if he starts dating Kane-san, he can still maintain friendships with everyone else. He's optimistic, but Maidobe-san isn't so sure. Maidobe-san is doubtful. She thinks that if Ishii starts dating someone, their relationship will come to an end. She's worried that the others might be love-eaters, complicating things further. Suddenly, Maidobe-san is nowhere to be found. Kaiwu-chan spots her and calls out, realizing they've separated. Ishii muses on their odd friendship, which felt too intimate when they held hands. He's nostalgic about watching Kaiwu-chan with someone else, but it's bittersweet. Kaiwu-chan confesses his fears to Nagumo. If he finds someone he likes, their friendship could end. The thought of revealing his love-eater status to Kaiwu-chan terrifies him. Nagumo laments at Yaude Park, feeling lost and alone. She wishes for something but knows it's impossible, even painful to hope for. Nagumo vows not to wish for anything anymore, cutting off any possibility of pain or disappointment. Maidobe-san approaches Nagumo, asking how she knew she was there. Nagumo's confusion and frustration are palpable. Maidobe-san finds Nagumo, but Nagumo isn't convinced it's really Maidobe-san. Nagumo calls out, "Nagumo," questioning if Maidobe-san is indeed the same person as the boy from the photo. The doubt lingers as Maidobe-san wonders if she and the boy from the photo could actually be the same person, hinting at a deeper mystery.